Alright, so number 10, I chose Elise Testone and her performance of One and Only. And the original artist is Adele, and the song was originally produced in 2011. She sang this on the semifinal rounds, and other contestants to sing this song were Jen Hirsch. This was just beautiful. Elise was my all-time favorite this season, even though she wasn't really given enough credit. And, I was really worried about her going into the semifinal rounds because she wasn't shown too much in the audition rounds. So I was like, Elise needs a killer moment to make it to the top 13. And when I found out she had the pimp spot, I knew she was going to do amazing. Because normally the pimp spot early on in these rounds means that your performance is beyond amazing, then you're definitely going to go through to the next week. And she did, and it was amazing. I actually really like this version more than Adele's. And that says a lot. I'm a fan of Adele, but I'm kind of getting bored of her. I don't know. All of her songs are starting to sound the same to me. I think they're all beautiful. But, I don't know. I'm starting to find people that I like more. And Elise is definitely one of them. So, it says a lot for me to say that I like Elise more than Adele. And then, number 9, I chose Jessica Sanchez and her performance of Love You I Do. And the original artist is Jennifer Hudson or Jennifer Holliday. I don't know. It said Jennifer Hudson on the site that I used, but pretty sure that this is from Dreamgirls, right? And the song was originally produced in 2006. She sang this on the semifinal week. Woo! First live performance from Jessica Sanchez, and she did not disappoint. Standing well deserved. That's all I gotta say. And then number 8, I chose Jessica Sanchez singing Sweet Dreams, and the original artist is Beyonce, and the song was originally produced in 2009. She sang this on Top 9 week, and the theme was Personal Idol. Just flawless. She shut up all the haters with this one. I just can't get over how flawless this is. I know I keep saying flawless, but that's all I can think of right now. Like, I can watch it over and over and over again and never get tired of it. I love her. In the staging, wow, great staging. The staging, this season they had a lot of different kind of staging going on because they had a lot of room and space to do different things. Sometimes I thought the staging was a little cheesy, like when Skylar did that one song with the people in the park bench. That was just way over to the top. But this was just perfect. She had the doors. It had like a theme, like a haunting kind of theme. It was great. I loved it. And I think if she was just standing there without any of that around her, I don't think the performance would have been as special. But because she had all those doors and she walks in and out, it made it more special. Like she was walking in and out of a dream. Ooh. So number 7, I chose Joshua Ledet singing When a Man Loves a Woman, and the original artist is Percy Sledge, and the song was originally produced in 1966. Past Idol contestants to sing this song were Justin Waddle, Christina Kristen, Gideon McKinney, Michael Lynch, and Stefano Langoni. Man, a lot of people sang that song. So there is no doubt that this performance deserves a top. My God, I can't talk today. Deserves a spot in my top 10. He slayed this song. This is when I really started to believe that Joshua could actually win the competition. Before I was kind of like, it's another Jacob Lusk. I don't know. I don't want to compare him to Jacob Lusk, but there's so many similarities to him, even though Joshua is 10 times better than Jacob. 10 times better. But, it was just hard not to compare him, because they have so many things in common. And I just had that problem early on in the competition. But after this performance, I was like, yeah, he's not anything like Jacob Lusk. He's just far more superior than him. And this performance is when I really began to accept that and realize that. So, great performance and absolutely loved it. Alright, so number 6, I chose Hollie Cavanagh and her performance of All the Man That I Need, and the original artist is Whitney Houston, and the song was originally produced in 1991. She sang this on Top 13 week, and the theme was Stevie Wonder / Whitney Houston, and this was her Whitney Houston song. Past Idol contestants to sing this song were Sabrina Solon and Shakizi. So by far my favorite Hollie performance. I don't really know why, to be honest, because this isn't probably one of her best known performances. When you say Hollie Cavanagh, people are normally like, oh yeah, The Climb, oh yeah, Bleeding Love. But for some reason, I kept going back to this one, and I just kept watching it over and over and over again, and I just love it. I think this was like her first performance where I kind of took her seriously too, because with Reflection, it was really good, but like her nerves just took over the whole performance, and like I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I can see this girl winning. But after this performance, I was like, yeah, I can definitely see Hollie winning. I can definitely see it happening. So I loved it. Great performance by Hollie. My favorite by Hollie. And then at number 5, we're getting down to the wire. I chose Elise Testone singing Vienna, and the original artist is Billy Joel, and the song was originally produced in 1977. She sang this on the top 10 week, and the theme was Billy Joel. So I never heard of the song until Elise sang it, and I didn't really care. That run at the end, holy moly, that shows how talented she is. She is extremely talented. No, I can't wait to see her on tour. I'm gonna go crazy. I think I'm gonna be the craziest Elise fan there. Yeah, Vienna. Woo, I love it. I listen to it on my iPod a lot too. I love this song. That's all I can say. I love it. And then number 4, I chose Jessica Sanchez singing "And I Am Telling You, I'm Not Going." And the original artist is Jennifer Holliday, and the song was originally produced in 1981. She sang this on top 4 week, and the theme was California and songs you wish you wrote, and this was a song she wished she wrote. Past American Idol contestants to sing this song were Tamara Gray, Melanie Saunders, Lakeisha Jones, Nick Mitchell, and Ashton Jones. I had such a hard fangirl moment during this song. Like, I literally ran around my house, fell on the ground screaming. I was like, ah! Oh my god, you can't watch Idol with me. Like, if you're not like a hardcore Idol fan and you watch Idol with me, you're gonna think I'm insane, because I was going nuts. It was beyond amazing and epic. Oh my god, this was so epic. I got chills up and down my spines every single time I watch it. Like, it's so good. And then the duet with Jennifer Holliday was even 10 times better, and it made America look so freaking stupid for not making her the American Idol. I'm not bitter. Actually, I am still bitter. But, hey, whatever. Philip won, but Jessica's still the winner in my eyes. And then number 3, I chose Joshua Ledet and his performance of "It's a Man's World." And the original artist is James Brown. The song was originally produced in 1966. He sang this on top 4 week, and the theme was California and songs you wish you wrote, and this was a song he wished he wrote. Past Idol contestants to sing this song were Michael Lynch. So, I wasn't really a big Joshua fan during Idol, but I cannot deny his powerhouse voice. This was the best performance, where I was just like, take me to church, Joshua, just take me there. I mean, everything, it was just amazing. Like, oh my god. This was probably one of the only fangirl moments I had over Joshua. Yeah, it was, oh man. I mean, I was debating putting this one before just because, and I am telling you, and the reason why I chose it to be one more higher is because even though Jessica's I probably enjoyed Jessica's more, this one, I don't know, I just had to. I mean, it was just amazing. And then I have Jessica performance after this, so that kind of explains it. I didn't really want 2 Jessica performances right next to each other. That's another reason too. But I really think that those 2 are kind of equal, though. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna move on. And then number 2, I chose Jessica Sanchez. What do you think it is? Of course, it is her singing "I Will Always Love You." And the original artist is Whitney Houston, and the song was originally produced in 1982. She sang this on top 13 week, and the theme was Stevie Wonder / Whitney Houston. Past Idol contestants to sing this song were Kelly Glover and Cecilia Maricado. I don't know how to say her name. So this was right around the time of Whitney's passing, and it just felt so right for her to sing this song. Just all the pieces of the puzzle fit. It was just a great tribute to Whitney, and she sang the song flawlessly. Just fantastic. They didn't really show Jessica too much in the audition rounds, and I knew that she was going to be on the show because I saw spoilers. And going into the audition rounds, I was like, why aren't they showing Jessica Sanchez? Because I remember I actually watched some of her covers on YouTube before I started, before the Idol season started, and I was like, well, I don't understand why they're not showing Jessica. This doesn't make any sense. She's like probably going to be one of the front runners, and I just didn't understand why they weren't showing her. And I think it was actually kind of good that they didn't show her, because she surprised everyone. They weren't showing, and everyone was starting to get their favorites. People were like, oh, Philip's my favorite. Oh, Skylar's my favorite. Colton's my favorite. But then Jessica just popped out of nowhere, and people were like, whoa, I think Jessica's my favorite now, so I think that was actually kind of smart. Sometimes the producers have a way of tricking people, and I think this was actually a good way of her, because it was probably like one of the third performances we saw of her, so I think that was great that they did that, actually. But yeah, amazing performance. I love it. And then number 1. So a lot of people are like, okay, well, why isn't Jessica's I was always telling you number 1? Well, I'll tell you why. That's because I chose Elise Testone's performance of Whole Lotta Love, and the original artist is Led Zeppelin, and the song was originally produced in 1969. She sang this on Top 9 Week, and the theme was Personal Idol. Past Idol contestants to sing this song were Adam and Lambert. So yes, I think some of you will probably be disappointed that I didn't have Jessica or Hollie or Joshua as number 1, and I chose Elise, which either people love or not like at all. But, I can't deny that this was my all-time performance of the season. For one, because Elise was just my all-time favorite, even though I knew she probably wasn't going to win. I just love her bluesy, gritty type voice. I just love those kind of singers. I mean, I'm a huge Haley Reinhart fan, and Haley's very similar to Elise, but Elise is more rockin' and mature. But yeah, that's just what I like about her. And second, because I just wasn't expecting this. Like, I knew she had it in her, but I wasn't expecting this. From the screams to the run at the end to the getting down on her knees and praising to the guitar player, like just everything. It was just amazing. I think this performance definitely helped her stay in the competition, because I think if she would have had just another bland performance, she would have been out. I think top 6 was actually really good for her. I don't think a lot of people were expecting her to get that high. I would have liked to have seen her go farther, yeah, but I'm happy with the spot that she left out. She had some great performances, and I'm gonna keep following her. Success that she's gonna have after Idol. I don't really know. I think she's probably gonna have a small fan base. She's gonna have her close fans, and I'll be one of them. So I absolutely enjoyed her presence during the show. And, overall, I don't think she was the best contestant of the season, but this performance was definitely the best in my eyes. Just killer. I loved it. Alright, so that was the rest of my countdown. Follow me on Twitter, @ScottyHaleyFan. Sorry it took me so long to get these down. I have a lot of stuff going on, and, yeah, so they're up now, so hope you all enjoyed. Let me all know what you think, and who is your number 1. Let me know. Alright, see you all later. Bye-bye.